When you do start hiring a virtual assistant, it's probably at a point in your business where you're feeling really overwhelmed, you're feeling that you're doing everything on your own. Hey there, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, my goals at this video is to walk you through the process of how to turn your virtual assistant to becoming your second brain or to keep you accountable. Now, if this is your first time on my channel, my name is Lai Lacaba. I've been working from home since I was 15 years old and now run an outsourcing company here in the Philippines. And I post videos every Sunday and Thursday on how to work from home and how to business from home. So make sure to hit the subscribe button right there so you don't miss any of my videos. Now, when it comes to having a virtual assistant or an executive assistant, and you can learn the difference between both in another video of mine, one of the most amazing things that does eventually happen is they become your second brain. They become another you. And usually when you do start hiring a virtual assistant, it's probably at a point in your business where you're feeling really overwhelmed, you're feeling that you're doing everything on your own because you might have just started this on your own, you might have had freelancers, but you're still doing everything else. So to get to the point where your virtual assistant becomes your second brain is a really powerful moment, a powerful thing, because it's one of the easiest ways to free yourself up so you can start growing your business instead of just working in your business. And I'm going to walk you through step by step what are different things that you can start doing so your assistant becomes your second brain and starts absorbing parts of your business so that you're not doing everything on your own. Now, the first thing you can do is for them to learn about your business. That's the first thing, is to give them a good framework or a good picture of where your business is at. This could include projects that you're currently working on, who you're working with, and what are your long-term goals. For the projects that you're working on, what is currently different things that you're doing for your business to move it forward? It could be that you're working on this one product that you're working on, or you're upgrading your own service. Give them a good idea of how it is that you make money, so then they know what are the different things that they need to help you clear up so you can just focus on that one thing. One of the things that we do in 2XU is we have them go through what we call the 80-20 task assessment, where we go through the tasks of a client that they're doing every day and things that they should be delegating to their assistant. That way, even as the assistant is mostly working on background tasks, they're still learning more and more about that client's business. And eventually, the goal that we do inside of 2XU is we have them create a business mind map that gives them a good picture, that gives the assistant a good picture of where the business is at, and is your responsibility as their boss, as their client, to be able to clear things up, to give them that map that they can work with. That's why you also want to let them know who are the people that you work with, who are your clients, your business partners, the freelancers that you worked with before. So if they have a good idea of who it is that you're trying to target, how can they help you grow your network further, so then you can have, again, more time in actually growing your business. And then the last part of what are your long-term goals, give them what is the actual vision that you have for your company. Not that's just a vision that you're putting up on your website for your branding. Where do you actually want the business to grow? Where do you actually want it to grow into? It's important that your virtual assistant knows where this is going, so they know how to motivate themselves. They know what the next step is. They are also aware of, again, what are the things that they can take away from you so you can focus on the thing that helps grow the business. Next thing that you can do so your assistant becomes your second brain is to have them create standard operating procedures in your business. Now, this goes back for them to learning more about your business, is have them actually learn the tasks that need to get done in your business. This could be anything from the tasks that they're doing, which could be email management or calendar management, to tasks that you're doing, how you are delivering the product or the service to the client. The reason why you want them to create standard operating procedures on this is for you to have, one, repeatable results, because you have a checklist now of how different things are being done in your company, and two, then you're not the only one who knows how different processes work. And this is also a good way for your assistant to have a sneak peek about what are the different things that you're doing and how they can help you in the background or moving forward to help you move things along. So for example, for me and my assistant, Christina, one of the things that I've shown her that I do is what I do when I do the sales calls with our potential clients in 2XU. So she helps me with background check before the call, before the actual thing they have to do. She helps me do the background check, gives me the information about them, creates like a good informational packet, and then at the very end, she helps me follow up. So then I can really just focus on being there for the sales call and making sure that our client gets the movement that they need for their business, the kind of assistant that they need. So having your assistant create this documentation in your business, again, removes you from being the bottleneck and also makes sure that there's a repeatable way to do things in your business. Next is then you want to have your assistant start focusing on working with you. So have them become your second brain. Of course, they need to be working closely with you in some aspect. By the way, for clarification, when I say second brain, it's not that they're duplicating your brain entirely. They're actually just duplicating a part of your brain. They're actually helping you with a few things that might be a blind spot to you that's not helping you move forward in your business. So by having a second brain, having a second person who knows you and your business helps you move things forward. Now, when it comes to working closely with you, one of the first things that you can have them do is actually set your priorities for the day or even just for the week. Now, the purpose of this is you're training them to think like project managers a little bit, of helping you focus on the things that you need to do. Project managers are people who don't actually do the work, but they help manage the people who are doing the work. So instead of you managing them, they're managing you, which is the eventual goal of having a virtual assistant, is having someone who can help you move things forward and tell you what to do to keep you on track to where the goal is. So having them help you set your priorities for the week or for the day is going to be helpful for you to trim down the noise that you're probably hearing every single day to just what are the different things that you're supposed to be doing. The next thing that they can do to work closely with you is to check in on your important tasks. One of the things that me and my assistant does is we go through my task lists for the week or the day, and we look at that and like, what are different things that I can delegate to her, and what are the main things that I need to do and to focus on to move things forward along. So I look at that list and make sure that, hey, these are the things that she will need from me as she keeps moving things forward. Another way that your virtual assistant can become your second brain is having them actually go through your emails. Now, I talk about this as one of the basic tasks that a virtual assistant does is email management, is having them learn how you reply to people, how you prioritize a few emails, if there's a few emails that they can write that they can follow up with instead of you writing up the draft, because of course it makes things easier to edit things rather than create things. So there's a lot of different ways that you can have your virtual assistant absorb how you act with your clients, how you respond. So then it gets to the point where you're not even responding to emails at all. You only see the emails that you need to see. You can do a voice note to how you want to respond, but your virtual assistant can start anticipating how to reply or to file or respond to certain emails, so then you can keep moving forward. Next is just kind of letting your assistant know more about your personal life. Now, I know it's a little bit sketchy, it's a little bit like a gray area, but letting them know what's going on in your life is going to help them know how to clear out certain things. So for example, for me, I have certain health issues that I have to deal with. So every few months I have to do checkups, and having my assistant Christina know about this, of my health issues, then she can help me make sure that I am reminded when I'm supposed to go to the doctor. She sets up everything, so I just go there and show up myself. So really try to make sure that your assistant understands a little bit more about your life, because it does affect your work. Another way that I let my assistant know if there's something going on in my life is, for example, if I'm traveling for leisure, for business, she knows how to rearrange my calendar so that I can have times where I can go around. And I'm also supported in a way that she researches the places that I can go to, researches the different things that I can do with that city if I'm visiting, and also learns my preferences, learns that I like this kind of Airbnb and not this kind of hotel. So the whole process becomes easier for me to move things along. Another way that your virtual assistant can become your second brain is by shadowing your meeting. Now, what I mean by this is they might join your meetings from time to time, or even a lot, to be able to write up minutes, to be able to understand more about your business, to understand more about who it is that you're talking to. So again, you're giving them more context on your business, and so they start thinking like, oh, this is what that piece of task came from, or this is where this project can be connected along, because they have a better and better picture of what your business does and how they can help. And another way that they can help even before these meetings, one of the amazing things that my assistant does is she creates a detailed packet of the person that I'm meeting. She goes into a deep dive of who this person is, what kind of assistant they would probably want, what kind of business they have, and based on that, give me her own notes and her assumptions on how I can move forward their relationship. So having your assistant do this helps helps them get to know your context better as well. And of course, one of the biggest ways that you can have your assistant be your second brain is to have them really work on your task list and take away and empower them basically to take away tasks from you that shouldn't be on your list in the first place. I know there's still some tasks on my to-do list that I kind of hoard a little bit because I think I'm the only one who can do them. But in reality, whenever Christina sees that, she's like, oh, can I do this for you? Can I take this away? Because I think I can just go ahead and manage it. And in reality, something that can be done 80% as well as you can, so that someone else is able to do, is already more valuable than you doing it yourself. And I forget who said that, but that was one of the things that really impacted me is if Christina can do this as 80% as well as I can, that's already good, as if I was the one who did it. Empowering your assistant to become your second brain is really one of the best ways that you can move things forward. Rather than micromanaging them or rather than delegating by abdication, you're actually really empowering them to take charge, to know what their responsibilities are and how to move certain things in your business. Now, if you guys like this video, make sure to hit the thumbs up button right there and comment below what are different ways that you would want your assistant to be your second brain. Now, if you guys still haven't, make sure to hit the subscribe button right there so you don't miss any of the videos every Sunday and Thursday on how to work from home and how to have a business from home. And you guys can check out those two playlists right here and the latest video right here. Now, I hope you guys have an awesome day. Remember that small steps matters, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!